Hey everybody, thanks for coming to the call today. Let's talk about how to make passive income, true passive income. This is the best company ever. For those people that are new, stick around, be patient with yourself. There's lots and lots of things to learn. I don't know a single person that came out of the womb knowing how to be a brain surgeon. So yeah, we can all learn new stuff, but you don't have to know it all. You just absorb as you go. Okay. So you might have to come back a couple hundred times. That's okay. And I understand. I have a technical background. So for me, it only takes me seconds to figure it out. But that's what we got the tools for. We've got the call so that you can bring friends if you want to, if you like it, and come back and keep on learning. Okay. So first things up, I'm going to play our illustrious mentor, Michael Saylor's. I really liked this one he had to say.
Microsoft is probably one of the 5 most successful companies in the world out of 50,000 publicly traded companies and 400 million private companies. They don't need it. It's quite optional for them. The people that discover Bitcoin are when you live in Nigeria or Lebanon and the bank freezes your assets and you're either going to starve to death and be bankrupt or you're going to have learned about Bitcoin. They have a need to know. If you live in a hyperinflating economy in Russia or in Venezuela or in Argentina, you're going to know. If you remember your family fleeing Nazi Germany in the 30s and losing everything, if that story's been told to you by your grandfather or your great-grandmother, then that resonates and you think, I think I'd like to be able to flee with my money when the government goes bad on me.
So that's really important. Let me talk to you about well, the whole reason why we're here is we're talking about money. We're talking about the power of money, and we're talking about how we can do to protect our house, to protect us, to protect our family. Okay. And so I'm just gonna, he was talking about Bitcoin, and I'll come back around to it. Okay. I just want to explain this little blurb here so you guys understand what's going on with money. Because he referenced Venezuela, he referenced Germany, he referenced Argentina, whole other places. So these are all other places that have the money is not as powerful as it is in the West, particularly United States, or the Chinese dollar or the Japanese yen. Okay. So strong dollars look like this, where over 100 years, the power of the coin goes down. Okay. I'll explain what that is in a second. But in an economy that is struggling, is not doing so well, you see this same effect in 20 years, in 10 years, in 5 years. Okay. You see the same effect. Now, let me explain to you what this effect is. This is inflation. So inflation, they say inflation is 3.5% a year, but those are very conservative numbers. What it means is I give you a box of beans, I call it $100. There's 100 beans in the box, okay? But I take out 5. I call it 100 beans. I call it $100 and I give it to you. The next year I give you that same box, call it $100, take out another 5 beans. So now you only have 90. The next year I give you the same box, call it $100, and I take out another 5 beans, and I call it 100, but there's only 85. Okay, so every year your dollar is going down. Like you receive that box, 100 beans. Yep, there's 100. Yay! But after a few years, you noticed 85, 80, 75, 70, 65, 20. Like we're down to 20, $10 worth of what we had before 100 years ago. And this is why it's really important. This is what he was talking about. You need to be in control of your money instead of the other way around. But part of the problem is that governments, they print money whenever they feel like it. Okay. And so by printing money, it makes it so that the value of the money is going down. And so you've got value of money going down. Let's talk about another solution. I'm going to talk a little bit more about Bitcoin so you understand what Bitcoin is and why it's so important and how we're involved.
Imagine sending money to anyone, anywhere, instantly, without a bank. This is Bitcoin, a revolutionary digital currency. Bitcoin isn't like traditional money. It exists as information on a global network. Decentralized, it resists control and censorship. Created in 2008 by Satoshi Nakamoto, Bitcoin has grown into a global phenomenon. Its value has soared, making early adopters millionaires. Bitcoin represents a shift in how we think about money. It offers a future of decentralized, secure financial systems, empowering individuals with control over their money. Bitcoin's impact is growing with vast potential ahead.
Future of money, decentralization and beyond. Bitcoin represents a paradigm shift in the world of finance, offering a glimpse into a future where money is decentralized, transparent, and accessible to all. While it still faces challenges, its potential impact on the global financial system is undeniable. As more people and businesses adopt Bitcoin, its network effects grow stronger, making it increasingly resilient and valuable. Bitcoin's decentralized nature challenges the traditional role of banks and governments in controlling and regulating money. Its transparency and immutability offer a solution to corruption and fraud, while its borderless nature facilitates global commerce and empowers individuals in developing countries. While the future of Bitcoin remains uncertain, its potential to revolutionize the financial landscape is undeniable. As we move towards an increasingly digital world, Bitcoin and the underlying blockchain technology have the potential to transform not just finance, but a wide range of industries, from supply chain management to voting systems. The future of money is digital, decentralized, and driven by innovation, and Bitcoin is at the forefront of this revolution.
Okay, so there's a lot of things to unpack in this that we've already kind of alluded to. And my friend in Nigeria, he'll be able to attest, like the banking situation, you don't necessarily even have access to a bank. Whereas with Bitcoin, anybody in the world has access to it, and you can send it anywhere you want in the world. Doesn't matter the amount. You don't have to ask for your prime minister's permission. You can send any amount you want. Doesn't matter. And so this is one of the reasons why Bitcoin is so powerful, is it's decentralized, okay? And it's not controlled by any government. So let's talk about another thing that is very important about Bitcoin, is its scarcity.
Scarcity and value. The 21 million limit. One of Bitcoin's key features is its limited supply. Unlike traditional currencies, which can be printed indefinitely, there will only ever be 21 million Bitcoins. This scarcity is built into the Bitcoin protocol. As demand increases and supply remains capped, its value is likely to rise. This limited supply is often compared to gold, valued for its rarity and durability. Bitcoin's limited supply and mining process give it value. This scarcity differentiates Bitcoin from traditional fiat currencies, which can be subject to inflation. The 21 million limit ensures Bitcoin's long-term value. The last Bitcoin is expected to be mined by 2140, but scarcity will continue to play a significant role. This makes Bitcoin an attractive investment to hedge against inflation and diversify portfolios with an asset not controlled by any government.
That's a really important one. Not controlled by any government, okay? And because it's not controlled by any government, the price, this is how the price works in Bitcoin, okay? You know, it started off a couple of cents way back when, 10 years, 15 years ago, okay? And so the price will go up and down according to demand. And so there's times when it's up, that's great. And the times when it's down, that's when it's time to buy some more. And then it goes up again, then time goes back down, time to buy some more. But overall, the trend is up, okay? There are dips and downs, but overall the trend is up. And why is that? Is because of the scarcity of the product, okay? And because it's scarce, people, you can't have as much as you want. You just simply have the amount that you own. And it's a good source of transfer from one place to another. Here's another thing about Bitcoin that's useful, is every 4 years, the amount of Bitcoin that is produced is cut in half, okay? So the way it is produced, it's cut in half, and so it becomes harder to produce. Every 4 years, it becomes harder and harder to extract it. So let's talk a little bit about mining itself, how it's done.
The Bitcoin network relies on a process called mining to verify and add new transactions to the blockchain. Think of miners as the record keepers of the Bitcoin network. They use powerful computers to solve complex mathematical problems, and the first miner to solve the problem gets to add the next block of transactions to the blockchain. This process is computationally intensive, requiring significant energy and resources, but it is essential for maintaining the security and integrity of the Bitcoin network. Miners play a crucial role in the Bitcoin ecosystem. They not only validate transactions, but also introduce new Bitcoins into circulation. As a reward for their efforts, miners receive newly created Bitcoins and transaction fees from the transactions they include in the block. This process is often referred to as proof of work, as miners must demonstrate their computational effort to earn the right to add blocks to the blockchain. The mining process ensures that no single entity can control the Bitcoin network. As more miners join the network, the difficulty of the mining process adjusts automatically, ensuring that the average time to mine a block remains constant. This makes it extremely difficult and expensive for any single entity to gain control of a majority of the network's computing power, a scenario known as a 51% attack.
All right, so let me go and unpack a little bit what he talked about just a moment ago, because there's many, many important things what he just said. And so I'm going to repeat some of it that we understand and learn. This here is a graphical interface of what's going on the blockchain right now. So all of these little blocks are bits of Bitcoin that are being moved from place A to place B. And the miner, what it does is it picks up one of these transactions and does a mathematical computation. The first one, only the first one that picks up, that completes the mathematical computation first, that very first one, is the one that receives the commission. And so that then reveals a portion of the block here. Every 10 minutes, the whole entire block is then completely revealed. And only those individuals that contributed to the revealing of the block get to receive that commission and part of the Bitcoin that's released into the blockchain at that point in time, into the mining pool. Okay. So every 10 minutes, this block is then revealed and is released into the mining pool. Only that one computer that did the computation receives that reward. Everything else that is processed comes up as a confirmation, and a confirmation. So here's how we come in. The way we come in is, instead of the miner having to go detect the job that's on the network, our booster does the detecting. And so it goes, oh, this job is available, and it hands it off to the mining machine. Oh, this job is available, and hands it off to another mining machine. Oh, this job is available, and hands it off to another mining machine. And so in this example, let's say you've got 10 mining machines working for one booster. Each mining machine simply goes through and gets to the end of the mathematical computation, post, and receives immediately another job to get done, and goes through, post, receives another job to get done. And so the mining machines are running efficiently because they're simply doing jobs that make money. Because remember, the second and third jobs, all those that come up, confirmations, they don't get paid on that. And so our processor, our USB booster, by it finding these jobs and sorting out which jobs don't need to be performed and only hands off those jobs that do need to be performed, it makes the whole entire process more efficient. More efficient to the tune of increases about 100 to 300% efficiency, more efficient, okay? And what that means is, in the end, all of the Bitcoin that is created during this process, this is brand spanking new Bitcoin, it's created, it's put into the mining pool, and only those machines that contribute to this process get to withdraw Bitcoin. Let's pull up a little video on how to withdraw funds from the blockchain.
When the withdrawal have completed, you may verify the transaction on chain. Surf oaklink.com. Paste your BTC wallet address. Click on the TX ID, which is transaction ID. Verify the date. It was received on March 14th, 2024 at 17 hours 27 minutes and 55 seconds. Note the block height as 834644. Then, continue scrolling down, then click on the sender address, BC1Q4LM, which sent 0.5 BTC. This is identified as the mining pool wallet. By scrolling further, you can verify the input is from BTC, the mining pool company. That's it. You have learned how to successfully verify that your BTC income is the output from BTC, the mining pool company.
And this is an important video because only those companies that contribute to putting the Bitcoin there in the VPN pool have the right to then withdraw it. We share out this Bitcoin with the miners, with the boosters, with the whole entire operation, us, okay? 60% goes back to us, 35% goes back to the marketing portion of the process, and 5% goes back to the company. It's a general overview of what we want to talk about, and then I'll tie it all together with us.
Every great journey begins with a small dream. The story of BitHarvest is a journey from nothing to something extraordinary. In 2024, a simple idea was born. Could we revolutionize the Bitcoin mining industry? Back then, we didn't have a large team or abundant resources, but we had a belief. a dream to create miracles. From the first line of code to our very first product prototype, challenges came one after another. Yet, we always believed that innovation is the key to changing the world.
Presenting you the official launching of BitHarvest! Together, we reach a greater height!
我们汇聚一堂，共同实现更宏大的愿景。让我们一起让区块链的未来变得更易接触、更具有吸引力，并且让所有人都可以有机会的轻松加入。
记得有那么好的成绩，是在座的每一位的领导、每一位的家人们的付出，才有今天的 BitHarvest。
All these achievements are rooted in one shared strength, our community.
真正的成功不仅是技术的领先，更是社区壮大和每一位成员共同成长。未来我们将会继续专注于创新，深入区块链与 AI 的结合。
Our community is not just a group of supporters. They are the driving force behind our growth. From Bitcoin mining to building a Web 3.0 ecosystem, our journey is far from over.
BitHarvest 不一样 No.1
因为我们要让更多不了解数字货币的人了解数字货币。
¿Cómo hacer para hacer un cambio en automático? ¿En qué vámonos?
Para que esta suma de la documentación necesaria para empezar el proceso de listado a NASA.
Sí, depende bastante del precio del Bitcoin en el momento de generarlo. Listo, ahí va.
Mono Owl Wallet, Bitpool GameFi, DAPP. Every innovation is a step towards building a more comprehensive future. Our mission is to enable everyone, everywhere, to leverage blockchain and benefit from the digital age. Every dream becomes reality through unwavering belief. Thank you to every partner and supporter. The journey continues. 2025 is the year of the sequel.
So let's talk about our company now. Our company is called BitHarvest. The head offices are in Kuala Lumpur.
The company was formed in the spring of 2024.
How we came into existence, our CEO, Logan Lee, he was running a mining operation, just a little hobby farm. Just to keep things in perspective, a hobby farm, it's about $10,000 to create, and it generates for you about $5 a day worth of Bitcoin. Okay, in this process, so he wanted to improve the efficiency. And so this is how he's improving the efficiency, because he got in contact with Lenny Herlin. Lenny Herlin had this software running in his office for the past 2 years prior to that, and they joined hands and they created the booster itself, an MSB license. Okay, MSB stands for Money Services Business, and the issuer of this license is Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, Department of Treasury, and so it's the agency in the United States that is the watchdog of money services businesses. So businesses that transact with money, especially online, this is the watchdog of that industry, because they don't want any Ponzi schemes, they don't want any money laundering, and they don't want people to get scammed. Okay, and so they want everything to be as controlled as best it can, and so you have to go through a slight process of having financial acumen, and so to prove that you are not money laundering, and to prove that you aren't doing a Ponzi scheme type process. And so we applied for this license back in April and received it from this agency. Now, this makes it so that we're legal in the United States. If you want to go browse to the agency website, that's perfectly great. Just go on the little screen here on the QR code and input our license number, which is 310002702605994. Okay, so So that is the most important thing about this business is they are trying to be legal everywhere and to have the companies that we are dealing with legal as well. And so that way we provide a good experience for us, the consumers, and the company, that we all make money together. Let's just do a little tour of the server room.
Hello family, Jan Gregory here at the Bit Booster Server Farm. We are here with Mr. Ronnie, the CMO.
Welcome, Jane.
Thank you, brother. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, welcome.
The server farm is located in this room right here. On the screens, we've got transactional data flying. All of the Bit Boosters are operating here. Each screen represents 20 Bit Boosters in a unit. We've got the mining farm address IP that we're plugged into and we're helping and servicing. And we've also got all of the transactional data here, and we've got a number of terahash and difficulty showing up here. Now the room is under high security and only one man in the world has the magic finger. Who's that?
Yes, me.
Chop, chop, chop.
Oh.
Here we go. Let's get in here.
Okay, shall we go?
Excited.
Welcome to BitHarvest server room. Come on.
Wow, look at this place. It's like a candy store. I love it. Amazing. So those TVs are basically displaying what these TVs are doing.
Yes.
Okay, and these are all the boosters, 20 units in each one of these boxes.
Yes, right.
And we've got an upper and we got a lower down here. And they're all plugged into the servers and they're all servicing our mining farm partner, correct?
Yeah, right.
So I've got a booster plugged in here somewhere, Mr. Ronnie, and where is that one? Where's mine?
Your one, the booster number is
001.
001. Yeah, your booster is here. Come on.
Okay, there it is.
Yes. So,
all right, so we're now active.
Now your booster is active situation. The status is active. Now we plug off the booster.
Yeah, let's unplug it.
Yeah, you will see.
And we see that we're now deactive.
Deactive.
Okay?
And
so this is live. And there's my serial number on the bottom, 001. And you can see the 001 serial number on the bottom there too of the device. So every device has a matching serial number to the back office and they're directly correlated with one another. Awesome.
Yes,
so now we're going to plug that guy back in.
Yeah. Shall we? 1, 2, 3.
Plug it in.
Yes.
And there we are. Boom. Back up. And we'll get 70 terahash rate in a second here on the device.
Yes, you just refresh. You will see it run. You want to detect.
Nice.
A few minutes.
Yeah, it takes a few minutes for it to boot up. There it is, 70 terahash, just like that. So there you have it, folks. The disbelievers out there, the people that don't want to believe that we have a server farm, that we have a device, that we're actually enhancing the Bitcoin mining situation. For all yous out there that believe, however, and are following and want to be part of this, you leaders, you networkers, and all you passive income earners, get with us. Get with BitHarvest.
Yes,
we've got a solid situation here. You guys are doing a great job.
Yeah, you
amazing.
also do. Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you, Ronnie. Thank you so
much. Welcome.
Thank you. You guys, get in touch.
So there's a bunch of things that we talked about in this little video. The boosters themselves are interacting, of course, with the mining farms and with our application as well in real time. Okay, and so what you saw there was as they unplugged it, it was able to just showing that it was offline immediately. And that's what happens is if it goes offline, it stops communicating. So we have two server farms that we've got contracts with, one in Texas and one in Ethiopia. We have a data mining center in Cambodia, and we've got some other mining farms and data mining centers coming up on board as well. And so we've got lots of contracts in the way. And by the way, all of these companies have certifications from their own respective countries. Okay, so let me pull up this one last little video for you. Hello everyone, welcome to the unveiling of another major Bit Booster machine room. A part of the headquarters, today is a meaningful day, and I'm joined by Vice Academy President Mr. Desmond to guide you through this exciting tour.
That's right, Herman. Now, over the past few months, our Bit Booster technology has delivered significant returns for our global clients. At the heart of it all, this world-class machine room. Today, we will unveil this hub of technology and innovation, showing how Bit Booster empowers our community and mining farms.
That's right. Without further ado, let's take it straight to the heart of Bit Booster.
Let's go!
What you see now is our Bit Booster machine room. It is not only the heart of all our product operations, but also the technological hub providing efficient mining solutions to miners worldwide. Each machine room is meticulously designed to ensure maximum stability and performance optimization.
Exactly. So this facility spans over 1,200 square feet and currently houses over 40,000 BitBooster devices. Each device empowers mining efficiency by 100% to 300%, significantly boosting miners' earnings.
You might be wondering, how does our BitBooster bring profit to miners? The core of BitBooster's technology lies in the BitHash algorithm. It aggregates our global partners' mining farms through a lightweight protocol, optimizing and empowering their mining efficiency while sharing the accelerated profits with them. That's why our customers can mine more Bitcoin through the Bitcoin Accelerator.
Now, that's right. According to our latest data, BitBooster has already helped our global users mine over 300 Bitcoins, enabling miners to stay ahead in this highly competitive industry. Behind every mined Bitcoin is the power of technology and the effort of our team.
Here is our facilities area, where every BitBooster device operates at full capacity. We create value for our customers. You can see the system is highly efficient, ensuring 24/7 stable operation.
And over here is our control center, where all data is monitored and managed in real time. This is where technology meets precision, ensuring optimal performance.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are proving to the world with data and capability. The innovation can transform the industry.
Absolutely, Herman. This machine room isn't just a technical facility, it's a symbol of how BitHarvest is redefining the rules of Bitcoin mining.
My friends, this is just the beginning. In the future, we will continue pushing the boundaries of technology, delivering more efficient, smarter, and greener mining solutions. The AI-80 Pro is also coming soon.
Now let's look ahead to what's coming. AI-80 Pro, higher efficiency and greater profitability, a powerful tool to solidify global presence. The completion of this machine room is a promise to our community, and every step forward will be a crucial milestone in BitHarvest's journey to the global stage.
Thank you for your trust and support. Together, let's use technology, data, and action to write the next chapter of BitHarvest's legend. The future is here. Let's move forward hand in hand.
Thank you for your trust and support. Join us together, leveraging the power of technology, data, and innovation. We are redefining the boundaries of this space. The future is now. Let's forge to the right side.
I like that little video. Okay, so we talked about the company, we talked about the booster. Let's talk about business. Okay, so why do you want to be in business for yourself? Why would you not want to be in business for yourself? So there's lots of different sort of businesses that are out there, lots of them. And you can lose lots of money in lots of different businesses, and you can pay up front and you can still pay each monthly. Oh, that is a thing about this business is you buy the booster the one time. You don't have to spend any additional money if you don't want to. Of course, I would compound and put part of it back into the business and part of it in my wallet if I want to, and keep growing it, but you're not required to have any monthly fee. You're not required to keep on prospecting. You're not required to do any of that stuff. So let's compare having boosters compared to owning a Bitcoin, for example. So last year at some point in time, one Bitcoin was worth $70,000. Now it's worth $100,000. So just by holding it in your wallet, the value of the Bitcoin has gone up. That's super great. Next year, it'll go up again. It'll go up and down, up and down, and up and down. But eventually it'll go up. Okay. And that's super great. But you still only have one Bitcoin. Okay. So let's take that one Bitcoin and buy a booster with it. One booster costs $1,000 and generates between $3 and $10 a day. Okay. So let's, with this one Bitcoin worth $70,000, we will buy 70 boosters. Now, at the end of the year, you would have 1.823 Bitcoins. So more than you had originally. The end of next year, you would still have 70 boosters and you would have 1.823 Bitcoins, an additional amount. And each year after that, you still have 70 boosters and you'd have an additional 1.823 Bitcoins. So in the end, let's say after 5 years, you now have 10 Bitcoins instead of one Bitcoin. That's massive. Okay. And so this, you're having acquiring more beans in your pocket. And these beans are called Bitcoin, and they are accumulating, and so you can take some and spend it, or you can just hold on to it. That's okay too. But your wealth is going up as a result. Remember this graph that I showed you way back when? This graph here is the exact opposite of what Bitcoin's doing. So the money was here and it's going down. Bitcoin was here and is now going up. Okay. We are empowering our future by having more Bitcoin, by acquiring more Bitcoin. So let's compare owning a booster compared to like owning a regular business, like a mom and pop shop where you have some product and you got to have a rent, and you got to have product, and you got to pay for your employees, you got to pay for this. Okay. So let's compare apples to apples running a business. Okay. In the old world, you would own a business. Let's say you bought a $50,000 business. Well, in this world, I'm going to buy 50 boosters instead. Okay. In the old world, like I said, you would have upfront costs, you'd have monthly costs, accruing monthly costs. You got the drama and the headache from your employees. You got all this sort of crap, and you got costs. So let's say that you're making only $1,000 a month. Well, that is a lot of outlay to be able to generate $1,000 a month. On the same hand, one-time cost buying 50 boosters, I'm generating about $200 a day, about $6,000 a month. $6,000 a month as opposed to $1,000 a month. Okay. Yearly output, about $12,000 a year. Whereas yearly output with boosters, it's about $72,000 a year. And this is not with doing any sort of prospecting, talking to people, doing whatever. None of that. This is, you purchase the item that's generating you money. It starts working for you 2 days after you work. So you buy it on day 1. On day 2, it lists. And on day 3, it starts working for you. Okay. That day, and from then on, it's making you Bitcoin forever. Okay. Well, why would you not? Like, I personally would put some of my funds back into my machines and have more than 50 boosters, because that way it produces me more. But I haven't even shared it with anybody, not a single soul. Why do I share? Because I love you, because I want you to have a good experience too, because this is a real business and it makes real good money. That's why I share it. And that's why the friend who's giving you this video or brought you to this phone call, that's why they brought you, is because they want you to have a good experience too. Okay. Let's compare real estate to owning bit boosters. Now real estate is a really good control. Like you make really good money with real estate. You can buy and flip it really quick. You make $5,000, $50,000 here, $50,000. It's great. I love real estate. It's awesome. But here's the drawbacks. With one property, for me to have a passive income that I need to have about 5 properties. Okay. But let's just keep it to one property. $100,000 on the property, $100,000 for bit boosters. I have to fix it up. I have to advertise. I have got monthly costs, monthly costs. And as long as I don't sell that thing, it's losing me money. If I don't have a tenant in there, it's losing me money. Okay. So I've got to manage tenants as well if I don't sell it promptly. And I've got to wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning and unplug their toilets. Lots of fun. So I'm making about $500 a month on this unit. This is why I say I need to have about 4 or 5 units. On the other hand, I could go headacheless. I simply buy my boosters one time and they start working for me. And they produce about $400 a day, monthly estimation about $12,000 a month, the yearly estimation $144,000, whereas the yearly estimation on the real estate is $6,000. And on top of that, I can't make a quick sale on the properties. If I need some quick cash, nope, sorry, I cannot control the market. I have no control of when the thing will sell. Okay. So making passive income, even without talking to anybody else, purely passive. So this is how it looks. The minimum, you can buy one booster. It's $1,000. One booster produces about $3 to $5 a day, $3 to $10 a day in Bitcoin. It's in Bitcoin. It's about $120 a month. Okay. The minimum you can do is one shared. And that's a great way to get your foot in the door, test it out, feel it, make some withdrawals. prove that it's working, that's great. And that's a good way to do it. That many of us started that way. I started with one share. I'm at seven boosters now. So not quite $30 a day, but it's really nice because it's growing. Because what I'm doing is I take the majority of my growth, I put it back into the machine itself, and I take out a little bit. And I take, and that's just how I've been growing since May 1st. Some people, they have the funds to start off with 1,000 boosters. That's great. They started off with 1,000. I know one lady, she walked into the store, bought 500 boosters. A couple weeks later, bought another 1,000 boosters. A couple weeks later, bought another 1,000 boosters because she understands business. She understands what it means to be in business. Some people don't understand. But anyhow, she's making like $5,000 a day. Okay.
The young lady you're speaking of, because again, sometimes we forget how large her situation has gotten. She is, last time I heard, she's somewhere around 3,000 to 5,000 boosters, not dollars.
Yeah, that's amazing.
So she's making an estimated around not $3,000 to $5,000. It's like $12,000 to $14,000 a day. Again, if you just average 3,500 machines at an average, this is not guaranteed income or any of that. We're just estimating $4 times 3,500. That's around $14,000 a day, passive residual income. And I believe the last time I heard, she has still not built a team. So she's made up her mind. She went and did it, and boom.
To see the big picture, you need to have the higher numbers. My goal is to get up to 50 boosters approximately, as quickly as I can. Again, at no point in time will I ever stop buying boosters because I want to have my account. It's an engine growing for me. Okay. That is so cool because she saw the big picture. Like many people, the problem is I'm talking to a kind of a wide audience. I'm talking to people that have been employees all their lives and they don't understand how to be self-employed. And on the other end of the spectrum, I'm talking to people like this lady who go, holy crap, I need a booster right now. Okay. You all got to determine where you're at. You got to determine where you're going, what your goal is. Based upon your goal, that's the action you take based upon your goal. Perhaps your goal is 1,000 boosters. That's great. Perhaps you can't start there. Perhaps you can. You start where you're at and you grow from there. We got a recognition at in Dubai. We got an award for the best service provider in the industry from our own peers. And this award was in May. So it was like, wow, this is awesome. Okay. And so people in the industry recognize what's going on here. There's lots and lots and lots of people that go by the office all the time, every day. That's perfectly great. If you want to have a tour of the server room, then you need to make an appointment first. But otherwise, yeah, feel free to come on by the office, check it out. There's all sorts of conventions that are going on all the time as well. We just had one in Phuket just a few weeks ago, and it was super great. Okay. There are things going on all the time. Like these guys have interviews with finance, interviews with all sorts of media. Like these guys are live. Kick the tires, come talk to them. They're real people. We're in countries all over the world, and these guys are real guys. So this is super great. You can communicate with them. Like I said, our mining farms are in Ethiopia and in Texas mining farms. This one here is in Ethiopia. This is water cooled. It's like really cool technology. Okay. We're doing all sorts of things, increasing with media. There's a YouTube channel. There's Telegram channels. There's all sorts of stuff. Okay. And we are growing because this is the new world. The booster itself, there's only 500,000 being produced. And so there's a finite number. And the booster itself, it creates for us Bitcoin every day. And once it goes onto the network, they'll be creating a blockchain, and the blockchain will then trade. We'll have our own in-house token will be on the blockchain as well. And then at that point in time, our boosters will be generating BTH for us as well. And so that's another source of income because we're in the process of bringing those live, and when it starts trading in the open market, we will be trading that coin in the open market as well. This is Logan Lee. He's the CEO and founder. This is Lenny Herlin. He's from Poland. This is Dr. Datuk and he's just been brought on. He's bringing all sorts of new innovations. He's got a gaming thing that's being brought on, and he's got a the wallet that we're doing. Okay, and so this is basically specs about the device, and it's like super cool. And I'm trying to give you as much information. There's so much information here, like you can't spend it all in 1 hour. Okay, so this is why you kind of need to keep on coming back, because there's lots and lots of things to learn. Like I said, starting price is $100 just for a basic one, a shared, and you can go. Okay, this is where I'm getting the numbers from. The average daily is 0.00051 bitcoins to 0.0001533 bitcoins. Okay, so this is the output that it's producing approximately a day. Okay, and so it mines every single day. You get a 5-year warranty on this device, and there you can get an invoice with it that comes in your back office. And this invoice you can just take to your tax consultant. Please talk to your tax consultant. Make sure that you're doing things right in your country. Okay. And if you are able to take that invoice and give it to your tax consultant as a write-off, great, go for it. That's what those loopholes are for. Okay. This is showing how the funds that we receive, the Bitcoin, is dispersed between 60% to the mining farms, and including us, the miners, and the booster owners, and 35% goes back to the marketing plan, and 5% goes back to the company. And the 35% is basically you get a one-time commission on a sales of a booster, and then after that, the booster is generating Bitcoin, and you receive a little bit of commission off the Bitcoin that the booster is generating. That's what you're earning as well. Okay, so a little bit about the marketing plan, just to keep things on the know. You do not have to go talk to anyone. However, you make more money if you do. Okay, so those people that are just customers, like all of us, we're all started as customers. I started as a customer. I'm just an IT guy. Okay, and it's growing. And the reason why it grows is because there's no attrition. All of the failings that you find in any sort of business that's relationship marketing, they're not here, because you're making money right on day one. You make money. Hey, so speaking of making money, so listen up, okay? Anybody that is, so on day one, you buy your booster. On day two, it lists in your back office. On day 3 and onward, you're making money. So this is to those people that have an active booster that's making money. I want you to put a 2 in the chat if you are not making any money. Please put a 2 in the chat. All of those people that are new, look at the chat, and do you see anything? No. Why? Because we are all super happy. We're all super happy. And I'm going to start off, I'm going to put a 1 in the chat because I'm happy because I'm receiving money. Anybody else that is here on the call with me, put a 1 in the chat and let people see that it's just not me. Everybody on this call is making money. Those that want to withdraw, you're able to withdraw anytime you want. The minimum withdrawal is $10 in USDT or 0.001 Bitcoins, okay? And so you can withdraw anytime you want. It's not a problem. You can withdraw or you can compound. Do what you want. It's your money. So that's a little bit of marketing plan. Oh, there's 2 promotions going on right now as we speak. Number 1 promotion from Jen. This is the promotion for what's going on for the month of January. And anybody that ups a rank, they get these swag. Okay, there's a pullover, a shirt, a cap, and a bag. Okay, that's the base what you receive if you get to rank 1 star. After that, you can get up to 2 star. For example, you get that same swag, and you get also $1,000 in your USD in your registry wallet. If you go up to 3 star, you get that swag, and you get $2,000 in your registry wallet, and you get 1 active booster in your back office as well. So that's super cool. Okay, you go up to 4 star, you get all this swag, you get 2 active boosters in your back office, and 1 demo booster gets sent to you, plus $3,000 in your registry. And if you go up to 5th star, you get all of the swag, and you get 3 active boosters in your back office, 1 demo booster, and 6 USD in your registry wallet. And if you go up to 6th star, you get all of the swag, plus you get 5 active boosters, one demo booster, and 10,000 USD in your registry wallet. So this is like super cool. Okay. This is, like I said, this is the best company ever. The other promotion that's going on right now is in the back office itself. And that back office is there's all sorts of swag that is being offered. It's a raffle. Here is the announcements in the back office. The way the raffle works is you got, if you have 5 boosters that you buy, you can buy them incrementally. That's okay before the end of January. And you get your name entered into a raffle. And you simply, you get the raffle ticket and then you click on in the raffle and one of these items will come up. Okay, so there's like an Apple Watch, an iPad, a Visa card with $400 on it, Visa card with $600 on it, Visa card with $1,000 on it, an iPhone 16 worth $1,000, the Macau trip, and a watch, which is like holy crap watch. Okay, and for every 5 of your personal team members that do that, you get your name entered into the Macau trip as well. So that's really cool, and that's what's running on. Those are the 2 promotions that are going on right now. And just to
hey Walter, can I jump in before we switch screens?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Just to confirm, the prizes with the Visa card, it's not on your card. It's not coming on the Visa card. It's actually in your reserve wallet. And we had somebody on the team, well, a few people on the team have actually hit that now. And I believe it was the next payday. So if it happened like on a Monday, when Tuesday's payday comes around, the actual amount, rather it's the 100, the 400, the 300, 1,000, whatever it is dropped into your reserve wallet. So that's pretty cool. So people know it goes into the reserve wallet, and it's like the next day, apparently, it's like, boom, it's there. And you can start using it, of course, 30% at a time.
In the registry wallet?
Yeah, it goes into the register wallet. She got 10 machines 2 times, 5, and then 5 more.
Nice.
And did 2 drawings and won 2 Visa. Well, you only get 1 Visa card. Remember that too, guys. I'm not saying you get 2 cards, but it's 1 card per account, I believe it is, or whatever. And but she did receive in that account not 2 cards, but she received 600 because she won the 300 with the card. 300 twice. And she literally called me next and said, hey, there's $600 in my reserve wallet. We were like, what? So of course now she's using it 30% at a time for if she's getting 1 or a 1/10 of 1 or whatever it is. So yeah, just wanted to clarify that. So
yeah, thank you for that. Okay. And so like that's like the company is making money. They are helping us make money, and we all want to be in business together for a long time. Okay. So that's why they're running these promotions. It's all good. And you get that ticket, you just simply click and randomly you get one of these items. Okay. That's how it works. That's what the raffle portion is. So here is the announcements in the back office. You need to come in the back office. You need to read. Okay. You need to see what the announcements are going on here. This new announcement is they're going to swap from Visa to MasterCard. Speaking of which, because we have our MSB license, we are able to apply for the Visa, have a Visa MasterCard. Let's show a little video about the Visa card itself.
Hello, family. Jan Gregory here from BitHarvest, global distributor. I've got such exciting news to share with you today. Our BitHarvest Visa cards have arrived to headquarters. It's exciting times. I want to show you guys what this looked like. Watch this. You pull this out and look at that. Look at that, family. We've got.
So this is our CEO and Ronnie. They are live using their cards. Hello, BitHarvest community family. Greetings, everyone. This is a bottle of liquor. Today, I've come shopping with our CEO. But unfortunately, I don't have any Taiwanese dollars. I only have Malay dollars. What should I do? Don't worry. What do I have? I have a BitHarvest Visa card. As long as you have this card, it works anywhere, anytime.
排币比较划算。
可以了吗？
Thank you. This is your liquor. Have a great trip. Goodbye. So, dear family, as long as I have this card in hand, you can make purchases anywhere, and it's all from the earnings you receive through BitHarvest. You don't need to convert your earnings to cash to spend, just load them into this card. And whether you're buying liquor, perfume, or anything else anywhere, you can elevate your quality of life. So, dear family, now is the time to apply for your BitHarvest Visa card.
Hi, my BitHarvest family. Me and Ronnie are shopping right now, and I look at this perfume that smells good. Can you guess what payment will I be using? Introducing the BitHarvest Visa card.
So that's a brief overview of the business. Is there someone that would like to give a testimonial, to tell their experience? That way someone else has someone else to listen to other than me. Like, Ray, would you like to give a testimony, short 5 minutes? Or is there somebody else that would like to? If there is, then let me know.
I'll share the testimony and any thoughts or whatever. And again, as always, thank you, Walter, for doing these presentations. I'm sure I can speak for the whole crew that's here. We appreciate your dedication. All right. So for those, if you're new here and you don't know, I've been documenting my personal performance for me and my household, me and my wife, and what's been happening since we've added since we've added BitHarvest and the Bit Boosters to our passive residual income. And just looking at the main things and what we do, once we turn them on, they just bring us income or save us money or both. And it's been 21 weeks today. 21 weeks ago, we added BitHarvest to that lineup. And the tools we have, anything from lowering your monthly bills to the really big bills people have to pay, to streaming services, to how we get paid from gas stations like Lily, pumping gas and things like that, how we get paid from that. And of course, the Bit Boosters, the gold and the silver, we get that at cost. All these tools that we found that passively impact our lives 21 weeks ago was about $134 per week, all combined together, including starting off just to see how it worked, $100 in USDT for myself of a shared bit booster, and my wife, same thing, 100 USDT. So 0.2 in our house, shared boosters, generating about $5 and change per week. Again, this is not financial advice. This is not a guarantee of income. We're not making any promises. None of that nonsense. Just literally sharing what's happened to us. Your numbers can and will be different. They can be higher, they can be lower. Fast forward 21 weeks. Everything else pretty much stayed the same. Of course, the tool we're using to get some Bitcoin, that went up because Bitcoin has gone up dramatically since August. Back then it was about $55,000 for a Bitcoin, and today it's 103. New record, all-time high earlier today, $109,350. So it's doubled. So of course, if you have Bitcoin anywhere, it doubled as well over that time span. But to look at the Bit Boosters, and all we did, we started 3 weeks later, we just kept putting in more and more till my wife's comfortability was at its limit, and we stopped there, and we just compounded. Our goal is to compound through December 1st, and January 1st, we were going to start withdrawing until we saw the promotions that you guys saw from the team above and from the company. So we're continuing to compound everything. We are not doing withdrawals until February 1st. So what has that resulted in? Yeah, from all the compounding, and then of course sharing it with others, which we don't have a huge team or anything like that. We just crossed, I think it's 100 people of the 210 that have gotten on the team since August. Only 50% have actually put in anything.
Wow.
And we're not talking about huge numbers either. Like we're talking 0.1s, 0.2s, and 3s. I think every now and then somebody does a whole booster. So we're not talking about some crazy numbers, but that $5 and change, yeah. Not counting commissions, by the way. I'm not talking about our commissions. I'm only keeping track of the machines that we have and from the team. We're now at an estimated $1,775 a week in Bitcoin from $5 and change just 21 weeks ago. We surpassed my wife's income. 26 years of working at her job, by now a mind-numbing 171%. We caught her income, matched it after 8 weeks. 1 week after that, the company gave her yearly performance bonus pay raise. It took 1 more week, 9 weeks to catch that as well. And we have since just kept going, totaling 171% beyond her income in just 21 weeks. And my favorite number on this slide is the percentage gain from 21 weeks ago, 134 average dollars per day, to now we just crossed into $2,070 per week in passive residual income, which is mainly driven by, obviously, the Bit Boosters. The percentage is 1,540%. Our passive income from just 21 weeks ago. There's numbers out there, I'm sure, bigger than this. I'm super excited. I text Jen today and let him know he better buckle up. What we've done as a team under Jam, talking about all of us so far, I plan on taking full head charge of that. So those of you on our team directly, you know who you are. Get ready for that meeting. I have some ideas. Sitting on this cruise ship, mind's clear, just having fun, laughing, giggling, resting, talking every now and then. Of course, I'm sharing this opportunity with people while we're on the cruise ship. Why not? I've literally given out our number to a handful of people so far. But when we get back, we're going for that number one spot at the top of whoever's the biggest team. It doesn't matter. It's going to be some friendly competition, I'm sure. But the ideas I'm having this is going to be absolutely fun, what we're about to do. Like, I think I just heard today, what is his name? Elon Musk is allegedly the wealthiest person on earth, 430 billion, I think it is. Yeah, I think we can catch him. So FMB team, fellow millionaires, billionaires, get ready for that call next week. We are going to absolutely show y'all some stuff. And I'm not just going to talk about it. It's going to come out of our household, which means it's going to go into your household, which is going to come back to our household, which is going to go back to your household. These Bit Boosters are a super game changer. Like, you cannot give out too much Bit Booster. You just can't, because the more you give out, the more people you bless, which comes right back up to you, so you can do it all over again. I don't know who that's for. Leaders, you may want to spread the love.
Okay, how you doing? My name is Ray Armstrong. I joined back in, I don't know, April or May, but I didn't fund my account for all kinds of reasons because I was very skeptical. It took me till the end of August before I come up with $100 and jumped in. And now I wish I'd have done it when I first joined. However, it's been amazing. And every day it seems to get more amazing because as my Bitcoin daily income rises every day, I go, wow, why didn't I do this earlier? So if anybody's sitting on the fence, I do recommend that you jump in, come up with $100, try it, see how it works, keep an eye on it, log in every day, read all the announcements. The company just keeps getting better and better, and they're not tight with what they give their members. They give all kinds of prizes. They always have something on the go. they're just amazing. And I mean, there's probably 10 messages a day from corporate of the things that they're doing. I mean, I can't, we all see a million opportunities. Facebook is full of them. X is full of them. TikTok is full of them. And we see these opportunities, investment opportunities, and affiliate opportunities, and all different kinds of opportunities. And I'm not saying they're all bad. I'm saying that there's probably a good percentage that are bad and are not what they say they are. But honestly, this is an amazing program. All I can say is just jump in. Keep coming to the Zooms. If you don't know, I mean, if this is your first Zoom or your second Zoom and you have questions, then come again Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. You'll learn something every time. Walter and Wendell keep you informed. Wendell will tell you about his cruise, and I understand he's going to be back next week, so he'll be back on there explaining things. But it's just amazing, and you have to figure it out for yourself whether or not it's for you. But I can't imagine. I guess I would be very interested if you did review it and you came up with, no, I don't think that's for me, because I tell a number of people and they don't join, and I'm curious of what it is and why people don't join. Is it because it's crypto? Is it because they don't trust? Is it what's holding people back? Or they don't simply have the money. And any of those reasons will work. I just like to know. I think we all as leaders would like to know what's holding people back. It's good information to have. It's something that we would try to give you the information to make that change.
It was me. It was Rachel.
Yeah, Rachel, go ahead. What would you like to say?
Peace, infinite love, and light. I am Rachel Rose, and I've been a part of this opportunity for about a month now. I said 2025 is going to be the year of me. And so I made a choice to cash out my TSP account. And I started trademarking my intellectual property, and I dropped 10 in BitHarvest. So I'm currently making a little over 35 a day in Bitcoin. And I'm starting to grow my team, meeting some fabulous people, and am so excited for this opportunity. I've been a part of a couple of other things, and you know, this just made sense to me. And so when I saw it, I'm like, I didn't need to hear about, no, I saw it. All right, this is what I want to do. So those who see it will get in where they fit in. Um, Keep just sharing the knowledge, and look, I'm excited to be here. The best is yet to come.
That's awesome. Yeah, thanks for sharing, Rachel. I appreciate that. And welcome. Like, this is the best business ever. Thank you for sharing.
So much. Thank you so much for winning today. I'm so excited. I cannot even, I'm short of words. Thank you so much, BitFest.
That is awesome.
Yes, this is David Elgersoni here in Cleveland, Ohio. I'd just like to say I actually started with one share. Now I have 3 full boosters. I like this better than traditional mining because I've had mining rigs in my basement, running my electric bill up, making off a lot of noise, making a lot of heat, and not making a lot of crypto. And this right here is just the opposite of that. There's no maintenance fees with BitHarvest at all. You know what I'm saying? And every day, you have more today than what you had the day before. Positive results is guaranteed. Well, I don't want to use that word guaranteed. Positive results are positively there every day.
That's right.
I thank you, Walter, everybody. I do have one question for you since I'm allowed. Can you talk about the mono wallet? Because I'm a little confused on that. I haven't done it yet. I see it in the back office saying we can sign up for the mono wallet, whatever that is.
The mono wallet is kind of like a wallet that is partially decentralized and partially centralized. Okay. And so it's a wallet kind of like Exodus is a wallet. And so you can store your funds there because you've got like it gives a 24 product key. And so because you're in control of the key, you've got the it's yours. And so it's kind of a cross between a decentralized and a centralized wallet. Okay. You have to download it. You have to get it, and away you go. There's actually instructions and stuff how to do that. So hopefully that answers your question. And thank you for your testimony. Just so you got it. All of this information I just sent in the chat is so you guys have links to access to stuff. So you got links to be able to contact me, contact Jan, contact people, be able to access web pages, be able to access Zoom calls, previous Zoom calls, to access YouTube links so that you can see the recordings of these videos that I do. And so those are all right there. And I've just resent Jan's contact again. Maredi, you're unmuted. Go ahead.
I would like to thank Ule Mulaluchi. He's the one who encouraged me to listen to the Zoom every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. He told me that I must not get tired. I must just keep on listening to the Zoom. Today I have won.
Yeah.
I would like to thank you, everybody. God bless you all.
Thank you. And thank you for coming. And keep on coming back. There's lots to learn. And there's you don't need to be a neurosurgeon on day one. Like, just keep on coming back. Keep on writing. All right, Onu, stick up. You got your hand up?
Yeah, I just can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I just give a little testimony because I was introduced to crypto 2013 and I embraced it. But the only thing that I was not very conservative, seeing a lot of things coming up hit and run, and I wasted a lot of money. So when I was told about BitHarvest, I based on the past experience, I said no, I'm not interested. So Peter, he was presenting my upline. He said, try to attend the Zoom meeting. So when I attended the Zoom meeting, I said, wow. Immediately, like Ray said, I started looking for a way to get $100. I went my Coinbase, I got all those Coinbase, I went and I got $100. I started. Gradually I have 1.1 today. So it's something that you just relax. When I post it on my YouTube, no, on my Facebook, I said, employ your smartphone to work for you, because people keep on chatting, wasting time on the internet. While you can employ your cell phone to work for you. When you wake up in the morning, just depending on the time zone, you open your smartphone, you see money dropping, and it's Bitcoin, So I really thank God for the opportunity, because I said everything I have lost, I will use BitHarvest to recover everything. Yeah. Because it's something that more of it. I was Kuala Lumpur 2019 for a vacation, 2 weeks vacation. So I know where it is. Like I have been there. So this is another opportunity for me to visit again, to see things there. The second time I'm going to Malaysia. So it's a beautiful country. They have a nice. The temperature is good. Like if you compare with Canada, like today we have about minus 20 something degree. Where other places they have a good weather, they have good food. The money is also good. If you have some dollars, you enjoy yourself. So a great opportunity. So I will keep encouraging even my downline people that are registered. I'll tell them to attend this meeting. One of them attended today. So when they hear it, they will say, okay, this is real. It's not a hit and run program. So that's what I want to share with us.
Thank you. I appreciate you sharing that, Onu. And yeah, you hit the nail on the head. We've all had scams in the past, and it's tough, And so it's nice to see, refreshing. It's nice to see something that's working, that we're making money, that we all are recovering from our losses over the past couple of years.
Unu said something that it's literally as simple as what he said. I don't know if anybody else caught this, but I'm probably going to add this to our team presentation, what I'm about to say. If you employ your smartphone, talking about using it in BitHarvest, let's say, you're going to get paid in Bitcoin every day. If you tell others, again, completely optional, you do not have to, but if you tell others that, hey, you can incorporate your smartphone too, you're going to make even more in Bitcoin. If you tell others and you're doing it and y'all compound some or all of what you're making in Bitcoin, it can be a lot more. That's how simple this decision is for those who think it's a good idea, because we're not offering any financial advice, no guarantees, no promises, none of that. Just think about that. Employ your cell phone with the Bit Boosters. Share with others if you want to, and they do the same. It goes up. And if all y'all decide to roll some back in, it goes much higher, much faster. That's crazy.
Okay, thank you so much, the team. Actually, this is the second time I win. I'm so delighted. The thing I want to say is sometimes you got problems in your life, but once your God is your willpower or your strength, everything is fine. I'm so delighted because this is the second time. I won last week, then I win this week again. Thank you so much.
That is so
Thank
cool.
you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, the team. I've got no more words to say anything. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
That is awesome. All right. So that's so cool that people have won more than once. They show up and they where did you go? Let me take your Jacob.
Hey Walter, that sounds like consistency can literally pay off.
That's right. Consistency pays off.
Not even in dollars though. In Bitcoin.
Bitcoin. Yeah, baby. Bitcoin. Hey, so here's some thoughts on training. Okay. So some people are not marketing persons. Like some people are not. Okay. But these are the things that can be taught and learned over time. And so these are the things I do every day that I kind of have to struggle with, but to do. Okay. So if I can do them, anybody can do them. You got to talk to somebody new. Okay. And you got to follow up with somebody that you talk to. And you got to follow up with someone that's, a client that's not really a team, they're not doing any team building, but they're a client. How are they doing? And you follow up with a team member, that people that are putting people on their team. And so those four things every single day, you're eating an elephant, but you can't eat an elephant all in one sitting. You just can't do it. But you can take a little bites every single day. And it's the little things that you do every single day that over time, then you notice the progress you've made. You notice the how you've improved, how you're learning to communicate with people, learning to talk with people, learning to do presentations like this. And it takes time to grow, to become who you are. Like you started in the new year, and lots of people like to set goals. And one person one time has had an interview, and they go, well, tell me about your New Year's resolutions. And I went, I don't make New Year's resolutions. And they go, what? Why is that? And I go, the reason why I don't make New Year's resolutions is because when I notice that I've got something I need to change, like I've got a flaw, or I want to start a new business or something, why wait until the New Year's to make the change? Number one. Number two, often New Year's resolutions aren't followed up with. Like, I'll give you an example. Exercise programs, exercise places, they get the most influx of new memberships January, first couple of weeks of January. And people tend to do it, for a couple of weeks, and then things peter off and they're gone after 2 months. Okay. But building habits is an important thing. I'll tell you about my daughter. She goes, oh, I need to get to the gym every day. And so we talked about this, and she's like, I went, it's the little things you do each day. Okay. And so we talked, and she goes, oh, that's a really good idea. And so this is what I said to her. I said, go to the gym to shower. because at least you're going to the gym. If you build up a habit of going to the gym, then hey, since you're here, why don't you pull some weights while you're here? Why don't you do some leg presses while you're here? And then go have your shower. So you work up to it. Because going from a couch to action, that's a big change. It's a shock to your system sometimes. And so if you break down the goals into teeny weeny little goals and go, okay, I can do this. I want to read these number of books this year. Well, the book is too big. I can't read it. Well, do you have 5 minutes? Set a timer for 5 minutes and just read. Oh yeah, I've got 5 minutes. Great. Pick up a book. There's lots and lots of really good books that you can pick from. Pick up one and read for 5 minutes and then go do something else. Okay? Little things that you do over time grow who you are and make a difference. Looking back, you go, oh, wow, look how much I progressed. This is where I'm going. Okay? So this is where I'm planting my flag. This is where I'm going. And those are the things I need to do every day to improve my business. There's no requirement to talk to people. There's no requirement. But it makes you more money. And it makes them happy too, because they're making more money. and we're all happy because we're all making more money. And this is the best business ever. Go talk to the individual that gave you this video. They care about you. They want you to have a good experience, just like they're having a good experience. Go talk to them. Go create your ID and get your account going. I would encourage you also to buy a booster. Look at your situation and determine what you can do and take action. If you don't take action, you're actually really losing money every day because the power of the money that you're in, the currency that you have, is going down. And so every day you are losing the ability to buy stuff. Okay? You're losing the ability to pay for stuff. Go take action. Because if you take action, you now have a way to make money. You now have a way to circumvent the lowering price of the dollar, and you now have an ability to make money. You now have an ability to get out of the rat race. Your friend cares about you. That's why he gave you this video. Go talk to him. Have a good experience, just like the rest of us. Make some withdrawals and have a good experience. Have a great day. Talk to you in a bit.